Good afternoon, Human Rights Reception. How are you? May I please ask you to speak up just a little bit because I'm finding it difficult to hear you. Yep, I'm seeking some advice. I've been a victim of targeted harassment and gang stalking. Thank you. Good afternoon, Kamina. How are you? I've been a victim of covert harassment and gang stalking, where the activities range from breaking into my house, stealing my food, tearing my clothes, following me around in the streets, just verbal harassment in the form of innuendos and slight remarks, noise harassment, you name it. It's just the list goes on and on. I've been a victim of this for the past 11 years, and in the past year, it's just risen to heights where I'm not coping too well with it, and I've gone through all the appropriate channels of trying to seek out help, through the police, through the ombudsman, etc., etc., and I'm not getting any feedback where I'm going to be helped in any way. They just tell me there's not enough evidence or whatnot for them to chase it up. But I do have evidence. I've got a whole file of evidence suggesting and proving that I'm going through this campaign. And now I can't take any more of it. I literally can't take any more of it. And I'd just like to know what are my human rights to fight this. I mean, I've already tried to go to the courthouse and put in an AVO against one of the people that I believe to be orchestrating all this, and I wasn't allowed to do so under the grounds that I couldn't provide the address of that person. So I'd like to know what I can actually do because I'm at my wits' ends. I mean, I just can't take it anymore. An extended family member, and it's just filtered out into a large community watch network, and then you know through his connections, the police have sort of thinking that I'm got some kind of mental illness, and every time I call them up, they threaten me to either schedule me or to tell me to go away or that there's not much they can do for me or whatever. Sometimes they're nice to me, sometimes they're not. But overall, I just want this done. I want this over with. I really can't take it anymore. I honestly can't. Yep. No, they're very clever in how they do so, love. They know that this is like I can grasp something like that and then take it to the police so they can chase it up. So they're very careful in what they say and what they don't say. And it's been going on for quite some time. So what do I do? Go up there and bash their head in with a baseball bat? Well, that's the only way I'm seeming that I'm going to get some peace. I mean, they're coming into my house and stealing my food, and I'm starving. It's only this week that I've had some food. I was actually quite weak and sick. I've actually got YouTube videos. I've got a following on YouTube. I'm in a target individual circle community with other people that are going through the same situation. So, I mean, it's getting to the point where it's becoming impossible for me to survive. So this is why I'm ringing you guys. If I don't get any help, well, I'm under natural law. I can protect my life as a man, a living entity, because they're conflicting with my rights to survive. So Well, they've taken my details from my bank statement where they've committed fraud. This network has taken money from my bank account, large amounts. They've come around. The police have come around and seen all these vandalism acts on my vehicle, on my front door, on my clothes. I mean, the evidence is there. Whether they want to look at it or not, that's their decision. But it is there for them to look at. It is discrimination. It's discriminating against a human being. Yeah, but it's a very, very large network of people, love. Okay, it started off with an extended family member, and it's sort of percolated out into this large community harassment group. Just it's just very, very large. Yeah, I have. I've been trying to contact my mother in relation to this and seek her help because she's been there with me, in the past years, and she's noticed and seen all this stuff happen to me. But she's too afraid to open her mouth. So I'm just left here with no friends or no family, no support, no nothing. Just by myself with my dog, and they're actually trying to steal my dog because as a result of this 3 years ago, I tried to commit suicide, and the doctor suggested for me to get a dog as pet therapy, and she's been wonders for me. And now they've been trying to take her away from me because they know that's just going to make me break and crumble. You know, my name's Andre Joseph Pitar. I mean, I rang you guys up last year requesting help. I mean, I've spoken to all the appropriate channels that I can speak to seek assistance. Now, if I go and do something that's illegal, I'm going to wind up in jail and the law is going to beat down on me. But the law's not helping me right now, is it? I'm being forced to. I've got no option. I have no option, love. I literally have no. If I don't do something, I'm gonna get killed or I'm gonna die of starvation. Of my brain is gonna fall to pieces. Something has to be done. Whether the law, the government, or the police, or you guys can help me, or I'm gonna help myself. Something has to be done soon. I'm stressing that to you guys so you know that I can't take it anymore. I literally cannot physically go on, health wise, mental wise, psychological, everything. I physically can't go on. I've called up Lifeline, and they're very helpful, but there's only so much they can do. They can sort of talk to me, but I'm very motivated. I don't want to give up. I don't want to die. This is why I'm calling all the channels that I'm going through to survive. Now, if I'm forced to do something that I don't want to do, it's just unfair on everything because I don't want to do anything. I just want to be left alone. Okay, well, I'm living in government housing, community housing, I should say, and that's how they're getting in and out of my home with a key. And I've rang up my service provider and complained many times to them, and they're not doing anything about it either. So, isn't there any grounds for you to do on there? Unless I go into prison, is that when you guys can help me when I'm in prison? Okay. Yeah, well, they've sent me the relocation forms out, but it's a very, very long process, and I'm saying I don't think I can last that long. I do understand that. Okay, so there's nothing you guys can do for me. The Human Rights Commission can't help a human that's in need. Oh, no worries. Well, thank you very much. At least I've tried. Okay, and just for the record, my name is Andre Joseph Bitar, and I'm not a bad person. So whatever happens and I end up on the news, I want you to know that I'm not a bad person, okay? Thank you very much.